calling Halvor Lines. This is Heather.
Hi, Heather. I was calling to see about getting some more information about your CDL training program.
Are you wanting to get your Class A CDL or you already have one?
I would like to get one.
So we no longer have a paid CDL training program. We have a CDL school, but you do have to pay to go to the school, and the school is in Superior, Wisconsin. So do you still want that information?
Sure.
Yeah, it's not paid training anymore, and and we don't pay for the school. You have to pay for the school.
Okay.
And if you live in Tennessee and the school is in Superior, Wisconsin, so I can get you over to that department if you want to talk to them about it.
Well, let me just ask you. So I would have to go through a CDL school, get my CDL, and then come on board with you guys. You guys do hire straight out of school, though, correct?
Yes, depending on the school that you go to, yes.
Okay. Where would I find that information about what schools are acceptable?
And are you wanting to be an over-the-road driver where you're away from home for 7 to 10 days at a time?
Yes.
Okay, so any school that you go to in that area is fine. You just it has to be at least 160 hours.
So you guys require 160 hours for that?
Yes.
Okay. And then after I get my CDL and come to you guys for, I guess you guys do a training program, not CDL training, just after you get your CDL training.
Yeah.
What
Yep.
would that look like?
So your training, you would go out over the road with the trainer for 4 weeks. While you're out with the trainer, there is no home time, and the pay is $1,000 a week. Once you complete training, you will then be a solo driver. You're going to be out 7 to 10 days, home for 2. That's going to be an over-the-road position with a base pay of 48 cents per mile plus a 10-cent per mile bonus that's paid out quarterly, annually, and monthly. But things do change quite often, and so after you, have your CDL in hand, you would want to then call back at that time and then see, kind of how it would be there. But our training program is 4 weeks over the road at $1,000 a week.
Okay. And then
the only option is over the road out 7 to 10, home 2.
Okay, and then you said solo pay is 48 cents per mile, and you said something about increases. I'm sorry, you were speaking really quick.
Yeah, so that it's a 10-cent per mile bonus that's paid out monthly, annually, and every 3 months. But again, you would want to call back once you have your CDL, or like once you're in school about to graduate, just because the pay, may be different at that time. Just depending on the division that you choose, there's a lot of different variables. But you can also go to our website at halvorlines.com, and you can click on training, and then you can find all this information because it's going to be hard to remember all of it.
Well, I'm working on writing it down. Like I said, I'm talking to a bunch of different companies and trying to figure out where I want to go. See, and I thought you guys, according to your website, you guys had the CDL training. So I was giving you guys a call to see what you guys were offering and if it would be worth even calling you guys back when it comes time for me to get started with a company. So
Okay.
I was looking at
The website.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. On our website, the training that we talk about offering, that's the training that we offer after you have your CDL.
Okay, gotcha. And then just real quick,
Yeah.
but I know you say things are changing, but I'm curious as to what it is right now. I'd be happy to give you guys a call back once I get my CDL. 48 cents per mile with a 10-cent per mile bonus. What is that bonus for?
It's a performance bonus. That means it's between 1 and 6 cents per mile. So anything that you do over 8,500 miles in a month, you get between 1 and 6 cents per mile. That's paid out monthly. Your fuel bonus is 2 cents. That's paid out every 3 months. And your safety bonus is no tickets and no at-fault accidents. That's 2 cents, and that's paid out every year.
Okay. And when is the fuel cents paid out? And you said it's 2 cents for a fuel bonus?
Every 3 months. Yeah, every 3 months.
Okay, gotcha. And then on average, how many miles are you guys averaging a week?
2,500.
2,500. Okay. And then being that I'd have to go through a CDL school, what is your guys' tuition reimbursement? Do you guys offer that?
We offer that if you come to our company directly from school. So if you come straight from graduating, and you come to us, then yes. And then the tuition reimbursement would be discussed at the time of hire because it's going to depend on the cost of the school. And then there's a lot of different variables when it comes to tuition reimbursement.
Okay, so it's not like it's not a set up to a certain amount paid out at a certain amount per week?
It is not.
Okay. Okay, and then just a couple more questions here. Do you guys have cameras in your trucks?
We have outward-facing event recorders, but nothing faces the driver.
Okay. And then what are your guys' trucks governed at?
65 pedal and cruise.
Okay. All right, I think that's all the questions I have for you at this time. I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, bye. Jeez, oh Pete. Because I went in with the pretenses that I didn't have a CDL, it kind of messed it up a little bit.